board members. How we doing this lovely, lovely Tactical Thursday? Well, I hope. Of course, we gotta get ourselves some Shandalar in here. Where, we are... we're trying to build something of a deck. We haven't had quite the luck we need. I'm still having a little bit of issues with the mana flooding, but we're making progress slowly in the right direction. Very slowly in the right direction are we making the progress. Hold on. There we go. That's what I want. There we go. I don't know. I'm trying to stay motivated. I'm trying to stay motivated when things start going awry. I start losing focus. We start falling out. I gotta... Oh my god. What are you doing? Oh. Weren't we in a town? I swear we were in a town. Do not defeat the Red Wizards in her castle. She has 36 life in her stronghold and controls 0 mana domes. Okay, wait, is there a way for me to defeat her not in her castle? Is that an option? We also picked up a couple of cards. One of them being... Is it in here? Something of a win condition. Oh yeah, right here. Primordial Hydra is absolutely a potential win condition. We got this for a little bit of removal, or at least, like, counterplay. Since it does lose all abilities, we can throw this on something that has an annoying ability, and it just stops having it if it's a creature, which is good. We've been getting hit with a lot of Forest Walk. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, we pulled out the draw spell, because I keep forgetting how it works. But we're definitely leaving these three in here. This is useful, this is super useful, and this is honestly a win condition in this format where stuff might only have like 12 hit points and we can just chip in with this, or if we can give it a sword or any kind of buffs, it just starts doing actual damage. Like, we get this with the sword on it, it actually just is potentially a win condition, right? Especially in this format. We got a lot of cards that are off color for us. Oh, there's the Frontline Sage we pulled out. Because I keep forgetting that I have to draw a card and discard a card. The discard part keeps throwing me off. We defeated someone we really probably shouldn't have been able to. Also, welcome Zamis, by the way. We defeated someone we probably shouldn't have been able to and got this stupid Ivory Cup thing. It's really specific. It's really specific as a reward. I was thinking about this stuff a little bit today, though, before I started the stream. Technically, we do have one particular advantage that I guess none of the NPCs have, which is we're not stuck in a color, right? We can just mix and match stuff as we want. So technically, we can build the anti-color deck that we need, right? Like, we can build an anti-red deck. We can build an anti-black deck if we want. If we want to go that route instead of just trying to build one deck to rule them all, which... completely doable. Ika managed to pull it off with confidence. But I don't know if I have the raw confidence that Ika does for the card modules. No untapped lands. It can't be the target of spells or abilities. Okay. Again, I'm having a weird bad air quality problem. But I don't currently... I have Spectre Shroud in the next duel. Okay. So what we need to do is probably... I just gotta find, like, a quest. Supposed to be aided by collecting the world magics. A magic which may be useful to you is the Staff of Thunder, found in the city of Craghold. Wrong button. Craghold. Craghold! I do not see the Craghold, so we're gonna not worry about that. Oh my god. Is that a gorilla? Hold on, I think I can take you. Oh, Centaur, real high level. Actually, maybe not. Bone Horde. I don't think I've had this one. We had a similar artifact creature like this, though. Alright. Won the toss, and we'll play first. Okay. Forest. I mean, we can get this out pretty quick. If it doesn't go too badly for us, that'll probably be okay. Plus, I get to keep Shroud or whatever. What is this? Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. Equipped 1. So it's already out there. We just gotta equip it. Okay, that's fine. Their turn. Enters the battlefield tapped. Enters the battlefield scry 1. Oh, that's pretty good. See, I could use one of these in a blue and black, or a blue and green. Forest. Great, we actually got the forest we needed. Fantastic. Get you out there. Nothing yet. Oh, there we go. Now it gets +2% along with 7 or more cards are in your graveyard. Reach. Okay. And he's got something, team. He's got something. Okay. I could attach Shroud to this, but I don't think that's really going to do me any good right now. Trail, I need a blue. We're 1 away from this, which is a big deal. That's going to be something we can put Shroud on. I'm going to have to shoot a player that card discards a card. Yeah. Devoid. Natural aggression. Okay. Let's move this a little out of the way. Thank you. He's chosen not to do anything. I'm kind of surprised. Okay. Ooh. Do we go tokens, though? I think I'll go this. I'll go with this. And then enters the battlefield tapped. Okay, that's a pretty sweet land. Slightly off color for us, but that's fine. First strike, death touch. Gross. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. Okay. Enters the battlefield tapped. Okay. Do that. We can use the blue on this to get Betrayal going, though. Okay, and we're also only one mana away from being able to do his, like, more advanced trick. Alright, I'm gonna activate this. Create a token. Do that. What's the... Is this a +1/+0? Okay. It's tempting, but he can block, and it is, you know... First strike, which wouldn't kill, technically here, but it does have death touch, so that would kill them. On the field, tapped. Okay. Destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with converted mana cost X or less. Okay. Destroy each artifact. Okay. Wow. Alright. Target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. Oh, he stole this. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Coming in for 3, huh? Well, we'll take it. Okay. I could unnatural aggression. I could put the Shroud on there now. Because he can't block with this. So we're either gonna get through or we're gonna kill 1 or 2 of these. I'm gonna cast it. Okay. Choose attackers. Okay. Loses life and has to discard this thing. Dies, create a 3/1. Oh, jeez. Okay. Is he also running technically a tokens deck? okay. What is this? So it's 2, and then whatever other mana I put on it. I'll keep double the number of 10 or more. So I would do 2, and then it would get 3. So it would be a 3/3, which would then double to a 6/6. And then it would double to a 12/12. So it would have trample at that point. I don't have anything. If I do Betrayal, that'll give me an extra card. I guess we can get Hydra out there now. Yeah, we'll just do that now. Yeah. Done. 3/3. Okay. Choose attackers. Discard a swamp. Okay. And for 3. Do I... Yeah, I'm going to have to block this one, I think. That's really annoying. Oh, treachery. Okay. I don't have frustration. Changeling Titan. I don't have a creature for this is the problem. Could Unnatural Aggression and kill this thing. Yeah, because I don't have anything to do with this, so... Yeah, because that's going to get out of control real quick. Okay. Then we can just do Betrayal also. Tap. This is the only thing he's attacking with. Okay. Yeah, we'll attack with it. Oh, wait, it doesn't have... well... Oh, he blocked with... Okay. Already annoyed. Alright. Draw first. Force 4... Okay, no, keep that in hand. What is this thing? Unless you control a mountain or a forest. Okay, cool. I just need like 3 of those. Sadly, I don't have the blue for that. Not yet, anyway. Okay, 1/1. Wow. So that's the big thing is, if you have a forest along with the red, it just gets a +1/+2. That is kind of nuts. Put that out there. We'll just take it for now. Stream these Kevin. Okay. Because it doesn't... Yeah, it still has that out there. Ooh, Cream in the Crop is a good one. Whenever a creature enters battle under your control, you may look at the top 3 cards of your library. Block that. Okay. Missing land. Oh, I'm like a single land wrong. Because it's 2 to tap, and then I need another one just to do its thing. Probably gonna lose here then. Okay, grab an island. Put the island out there. Do I need to... Does it tap this, or... No. Sure. Oh. Oh, yeah, I think we lose here anyway. Okay. Concede. Just want to see what these kind of, like, what kind of decks I'm, like, losing to, right? Winter Blast. It's a little light on mana. That's better. Put that on the bottom. Long Wilds. Okay. Search. Mountain. Forest. Might as well get that out there now. Control mountain. Control plains. Cool. That's a heck of a card. Not much I can do there. Take the 2. Another curd ape. Yeah. I guess the only thing I can do is give this indestructible. So that's nice. Okay. I mean, he's just got a perfect hand here. There's nothing I can do. Forest. I mean, we can chip in for 2, but it's not really going to do me much good. Yeah, nothing I can do. Just miserable. Just miserable. I mean, what am I supposed to do with any of this, right? Like, they're starting out with perfect hands and all the mana to play them, and everything is going perfectly right every single time. There's nothing I can really do about that, you know? I just have to take the loss. This is kind of a weird one. But we should be okay here. I'm going to keep this hand. Swamp off the rip. Okay. Forest. Put one of these out. Quelling Oracle. Ooh. Because this doesn't produce blue, sadly. Because if I get this out, I'm going to have to start paying for it every turn. I guess we'll do this first. Yeah, and I can't pay for that right now. What is in their hand? They must have pulled nothing but, like, their highest cards. Wait, okay. So that doesn't do me any good. This card is 4 or 3. So let me put them out now. And I need a green. So tap you. Oh, I can't do it this turn. I forgot summoning sickness means they can't use their abilities in this particular version of magic, huh? That's so frustrating. Wow, seriously? Nothing, huh? Nothing? Dang, alright. Put you out then. Takes everything I got, but we're out there now. Okay. On enchanted creature. Oh, okay. Interesting play, interesting play. We can... I can only do one, huh? Fudge. Fudge! I'll take the draw. Oh, nice. Okay. This out there. Okay, they must have just had terrible, terrible stuff in there.
I'm not, and dead, it's taking its toll. The last 3,000 hours I've played this game.
Welcome, Mika. No, it has been an absolute slaughter. I've lost basically, I think, 5 matches in a row before I finally loaded back and then won one. So no, it is going pretty bad right now. It's first strike until end of turn. Okay. Technically, you can play that as much, pay this as many times as you want. Protection from white and from black. Interesting card. How you doing, Ika? Hopefully well. You at work today? Top of your library. Interesting. It's just an enchantment. Alright. Oh, we can actually begin a quest. The Vampire Lord, which has been menacing us. Okay, cool. The Vampire Lord who's been menacing us, huh? I don't know what that looks like, but sure, we'll try it. Why not? I don't think I need to put either of those things into my deck. It's worth 30. Repel the darkness. No, was this thing? 80 for this. I mean, it does have protection from white and from black, and it's only 3 mana. It's only a 2/1, so it'd be good against certain specific decks. I need a vampire. Are you a vampire? You are a vampire! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got some modern cards. Just finished up work, might grab a pizza combo. Nice. Get that soda and a couple slices. Classic pepperoni. You going cheese? They got sausage over there. What's it looking like, huh? Sir. Yeah, we'll do them. Okay, that's fine. Keep his hand. Okay. Absolutely fine. Do I want to? We'll put that out there now. Start chipping in for 2. We'll just start chipping in for 2. There's a battlefield tapped. There's a battlefield you gain 1 life. Kind of interesting for a red-black combo land. Hey. Hey, look, another island. Awesome. Attack. Dark Ritual. 1, add 3. Okay. Lifelink. If a non-creature token an opponent controls would die, instead exile that card and create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Wow, you seem strong, bud. Maybe upkeep. Forest out there. Betrayal. And there's Vampire. I'm going to put 2. Wow. What a bizarre character. Interesting. Okay. Not much I can do without that right this second. We just take the 3 and then get the health back. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Okay, this is definitely a vampire deck. They're vampiring it up over here, team. Oh, this is good. I like this. Forest. Get you out there. Oh, you have that. I'm gonna do this. What? If you decide to attack with that, congratulations, I get a card. Green or white creature. Wow, you just have a perfect counter for me. Dang, alright. Nice. Pay upkeep. Building Palace. Oh, can I... Wait, can I play this? Oh, but I can't pay to put it out there. Alright, so we just lose. Oh, bummer, man. Bummer. Alright. Nothing I can do there. I don't know. This already kind of sucks. Wait, did I get the... Oh, this is different this time. Unicorns. No, I'd like to take the quest. Can I go south, please? Duel the Witch. First. That's fine. Keep the hand. Flying. Okay. Rotothropter. Kind of a well-known card. I didn't realize it was this old, though. And we're going to get to until end of turn. Activate this ability no more than twice each turn. Alright, put that out there. Deals combat damage to a player. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Good card, good card. Yeah, not much I can do here. Just take it. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Put this out there. So now we're up to 4. You're 5. The Defense of the Heart is 4. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we can get Greater Basilisk out there now. Which is something. Oh, you have... Was it 3 or more than 3? Ah, more than 3. 3 or more. Okay. Yeah. Am I just dead here? Yeah, I'm just dead here. Never mind. You even be blocked? Just use blocker. Oh, I'm just dead. Wait, why did I not die there? That's odd. Sure. Let's go... Oh, yeah, you... Go you, and we'll go you. Alright, card. Oh, Oh, because this came into the field. That's a nice wombo combo. Let's get this back, I guess. Wait, did it skip it? What? Oh, no? Trigger? Okay. Cool. Well, I'm gonna need the Elixir of Mortality, I think. And then I guess we can do one of these. And I guess that's it. can't attack. Wow. That sucks. Okay. Cool. 4. Yeah, and then 5. Okay. Oh, he didn't actually choose to attack. Acquired pizza, heading home. Okay, have a safe drive. The forest out there. Always use a greater basilisk. Because this can't be blocked by anything less than battering ram. Block it, yeah. Actually, what I might do, I'm just gonna do this. Warrior token. And then we'll just do that. Get that out there. Choose attackers. Blocks. Well, you can buff it up. No, he's out of mana, so he can't actually buff it up. Oh. Okay. So they'll both die. Battlefield, you may return target. Exile it. If you do, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. I don't have anything over there right now. There's no trample. Can't buff that. Until end of turn. Yeah, so... So that would have to be blocked by this. They would both die. He'd have to block with something else and I could kill it. I think I'm going to attack with this and see what he does. Okay, he just blocked with a Thopter. Okay. And he chose not to attack with any of that for some strange reason. Okay. I guess. Whatever you want to do there, bud. Okay, why did you buff all this? Why did you use all your mana to buff it and then not do anything with it? That doesn't make any sense to me. Copy creature tokens. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. Oh, I need... Well, actually, no, I don't need. I could actually just do 1. For a creature, Winter Blast deals 2 damage to those creatures with flying. Which isn't either of you. Okay, so I block this. And if I attack with everything, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think actually this could be a win condition. Oh, wait. No, I would need 2 to pay for this to make it actually do anything, huh? That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Well, we'll send this in and see what he does. Actually, if I send both, he can block with that and lose 1. He could kill that, but that would also die. Yeah, I'm just going to send both and see what he does. Oh. Wait, how did he... Oh, okay, so he blocked this one, but he took the 4. Gotcha. Battlefield tapped. Battlefield target player loses 1 life. Me, presumably. Okay. Okay. Flying regenerate fog of gouts? Or I guess gnats, right? Sorcerer Queen has two. Okay. Or cast a black spell, you may pay 1 if you do. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, a lot of stuff happened right then. Okay, so if I did this, that would give me 6 of these. Okay, that's can't block. 1, 2, 3 could block. I have 2 damage. Then none of these can block this. Anyway. And none of these can activate their abilities yet. Okay. Huh. Alright, just in case something weird happens, create the... I'm gonna stack some more of these bad boys in there. Just in case something weird happens, we'll stack more of these weird ones in there. Okay. We're just gonna swing in and see what he does. Okay, nothing. Alright. Or enters the battlefield tapped. To add mana. Cycling, discard the card draw. Odd. Battlefield tapped. Strike all artifact creatures. Okay, I mean, we have one of those. I don't think I need 2. Was it Unicorn's Bazaar? Yeah. So I actually need to be going east. That was vaguely south, I guess. I'm gonna go with vaguely south. That's only worth 15. And that's worth 80. I mean, that could be good. This thing does absolutely shut down certain things. 1 damage to you. Worth 80. I mean, we don't need money. We have food. We have any kind of interesting cards. Next, 1 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. Not particularly useful. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, and has vigilance. I mean, that would be good if we're running a white deck, which we're not. Well, all creatures have protection from red. Nope. Okay, nothing crazy going on there. Okay. I mean, technically we did win, so... Okay. Just gotta go this way now. Oh. Okay, sure. Scepter of Fugu? Target player discards a card. Activate this ability only during your turn. Okay. Sure. Draw first. Yeah. Keep it. Okay. Wow, no amazing opening, like, hand on that one? I'm kind of surprised. There we go. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library. Okay. Get it out there. No reason not to. The top 4... Again with this. Okay. I want to wait, I think, 1 more turn for that, if I can. Yeah. Wow, he didn't do anything there. What? What? Okay, put this out there. Oh, I forgot to attack. Oh, well. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, this... Okay, that leaves me with 3. Okay. he's got a much shorter timer now. Island. I'm gonna put this out there just for the bonuses because that's a 4/4. So he'll also get a +1/+1 if when he attacks. Or yeah, he just has a +1/+1. Also just put this out there. Just a win. Just absolutely the win, team. I don't know if he was mana flooding or what just happened there, but we got a great start and he had a terrible one, I guess. We have a fine black amulet. So we have 2 of those now. Oh, we can trade black amulets for cards. Okay, cool. It's gonna get a save. I have no idea what we got there. Exquisite Blood. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Okay. But it is 5 mana to get that out there, unless we could cheat it out with some kind of enchantment thing. Haunted Crossroads, I think, yeah. Target a creature from your graveyard on top of your library. High Market. Ooh, okay, that's kind of interesting. If we were gonna go House 15 lands working for you, perfectly fine right now. I've had mild issue with mana. I think most of the time it's worked out okay. Most of my problem has been just pulling not particularly great cards, or the enemy is just pulling perfect cards non-stop every turn. Just perfect cards. High Market is interesting because there is one card I know for sure in white that should be in this set. With our token thing, we can get a lot of life going this way. Well, I guess you have... Yeah, you only have... Well, you have to tap it, huh? That's not actually less useful. Wow, 105 for that, though. I was thinking I could do that infinite times, but no. Technically, it's only once a turn because it's tapped, right? Deals damage to each creature with flying. Okay. That actually might be better than... where is he? This guy, because technically he can do damage to flying creatures. I don't know if he has reach, though. It doesn't look like he does. Here's his module has Dried Arbor. You could check and see. Discard a card. Activate this ability only during your turn. Okay. Skeletal Vampire. Flying. When Skeletal Vampire enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying. For 5 mana, sacrifice a bat. Create 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying. Sacrifice a bat. Regenerate Skeletal Vampire. Wow, that's a lot of stuff going on there. That's a very interesting actual creature. It's a creature and a land both, always. Oh. Okay. Snow-covered plain, snow-covered island. Anything else in here we got that was interesting? No. Okay. Take a look then. What was it called? Dried Arbor? And it's... Is it technically a creature or technically a land? Dried... I assume it's a land, right? Nope. Ooh. Module? Dried Arbor. Dried Arbor isn't a spell. It's affected by summoning sickness, and it has tap, add 1 green to your mana pool. Okay. Both. Interesting. How much... Hey, we can actually afford it. We can afford it. We can afford it, technically. But if it's a creature, it can be killed pretty easily. It's the only downside. Yeah, that's the downside. Since it's technically a creature, it can be... There's a lot of things that kill creatures, and there's less things that can kill lands. battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. When Pool enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, well, enters the battlefield tapped. When it becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to you. It can be removed by creature removal spells. Yeah, that's kind of a downside for it. Control 2 or fewer other lands. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you return a non-layer land controlled to its owner's hand. Sacrifice it unless... Okay. There's Dried Arbor. Battlefield tapped. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, you may look at the top 5 cards of your library. If you do, reveal up to 1 basic land card from among them, then put that card on top of your library, and the rest on the bottom in any order. Well, that's interesting. I mean, that would get us another land guaranteed, though that has not been a big issue. So I guess, in theory, I could pull, like, a blue if I really needed it. Tap Forbidden Orchard for mana. Target opponent creature gets a 1. Okay, that's an interesting one. Forest. Battlefield, you may reveal a forest or plains card from your hand. If you don't, Fortified Village enters battlefield tapped. Battlefield tapped. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good for us. That's not bad for us. Also 2. Okay, no thanks. Well, for each creature... Oh! Gaia's Cradle? Tap, add green to your mana pool for each creature you control? I guess if we don't have any creatures, though, that would be bad, right? Because it doesn't create any mana unless we have at least 1 creature out there. That's really interesting, though. That's really interesting. That's a good one. That seems pretty good. As long as we got at least 1 creature out there, it's worth it. If we get 2 out there, then it becomes just, you know, gains. Especially if we're doing a token deck, right? If we're doing a bunch of creature tokens. Battlefield tapped. If you're in step, if you control no artifacts, sacrifice Grim Void. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting one. Again, if we were going into the Mox Opal thing, because we need artifacts. If we pivoted into artifacts hard, team. Hold on. Okay. Whenever equipped a creature attacks, it deals damage equal to its power to a defending player. Interesting. Artifact land. Tree of Tales isn't a spell. Tap, add green to your mana pool. Huh. But you'd only want to run 1. Yeah, you wouldn't want to run a bunch of those Gaia's Cradle things, because then how do you pay for anything until you get 1 out there, right? So this is an artifact and a land. But it isn't a spell, so it can't be countered with, like, stop a spell. I guess if there was something that would let you untap an artifact, you could untap this and then use it again. But since it's an artifact, anything that can destroy an artifact can also target this. That's definitely a problem. But also counts towards the Mox Opal. Yes, it does count for Mox Opal, which would be good. If we decided to pivot into that, because that's what? There's 2 different now. So this one gives us any color of mana. Mox Opal, like, gives us any color of mana, as long as we have... If you control no artifacts, sacrifice, yeah. So there's also like an artifact deck kind of floating in here we could pivot into. Okay, wait, this is an interesting one. Tap, add green mana. As Murmuring Boss enters the battlefield, you may reveal a Tree Folk, which I don't think we have any. Card from your hand. If you don't, Murmuring enters the battlefield tapped. But when we tap it, we can also add a a white or a black to your mana pool. Oh, but it does damage to us. Oh, never mind. Tap, add to your mana pool, remove charge counter. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we can pay no color, a colorless mana. We get a colorless mana, or we can put a counter on it to get an any color mana. Although, what do you feel you need most of all? I have no idea, to be honest with you. Choose a color of a permanent you control. Add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool. Okay, again, we would need something out there, though, to get mana. Becomes a 3/3 green and blue elemental creature with hexproof until end of turn. It's still a land. Huh. Okay. More win conditions? I think what we need to do now is I think, I don't know, it's hard to say. I guess win conditions, or we need to start focusing on making one win condition happen? Does that make sense? Instead, if you do, put Lotus Veil onto the battlefield. If you don't, put it into its owner's graveyard. Tap, add any 3 mana of any color to your mana pool. Huh. That's an interesting one. We would need 2 lands out there already, right? Enter the battlefield. Sacrifice 2 untapped lands instead. But they'd be giving us 3. But we'd have to sacrifice them, so they would be going into the graveyard. Probably just best to run more win cons for now. Yeah, I guess so. There's the battlefield tapped. Your mana pool. Graft. This land enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you may move a +1/+1 counter from it onto the... Okay. +1 counter on it. That's kind of interesting. And the Lana War elves are well known for being a free mana. Could do another Hydra, that's true. There's the battlefield tapped. It is 0/1 green plant creature token. I mean, that is a token, but we're not... 0/1 doesn't help us much, but it is green, so if we got that other thing out there, it would become a 1/1/2. Tapped. Gain 1 life. Okay. Deals 1 damage to you. Battlefield tapped. Jungle Shrine, okay. I mean, there's no blue here, but, I mean, colors. Which of your win cons in green do you feel have been working best for you? Honestly, right now? This sounds dumb, maybe, but... I think technically the thing that felt like that it's like something special going off is honestly just been the sword being attached to like the blue spirit guy and just going in there and hitting them. There's battlefield tapped. There's the battlefield gain. Okay. Battlefield tapped. There's the battlefield. Sacrifice it unless you return untapped forest you control to its owner's hand. Ooh, okay, that's something. Because I haven't... Okay, I mean, the Hydra hasn't really gone off yet. We won before it really got anywhere, on the one time we've been able to use it. The big stompy guy, the 5/4 that we got out there lets me get something from the graveyard. I don't think has done much. The battering ram worm, the ram worm or whatever, has actually gotten us a couple of wins, I think, at this point now. Because it's actually kind of hard to block it. I think I've gotten 1 token win with the creating the tokens guy. And then, because the problem with him is it just costs 6 to make the tokens. And that's a lot to pay. And then, like, I mean, the last victory we got, it was just the one guy with the sword attached to him, punching him in the face before he can get anything started. And I think I've used that sword with the blue spirit guy at least one other time and gotten a win there. Otherwise, it just seems like I've just got creatures out there and then I'm able to do some removal. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't found a consistent win condition yet. This seems kind of interesting, though. There's the battlefield. Sacrifice it unless you return an untapped forest you control to its owner's hand. So we'd have to play it on, like, turn 2 if we have a jungle. But we would... But it enters tapped, also. It's a lot of commitment to a later bit. We already got one of these, but we could use another one, I guess. Cool. There's the battlefield tapped with 2 depletion counters on it. If there's no depletion counters, we'll sacrifice it. Forest instead. If you do, put a heart onto the battlefield. If you don't, put it into the owner's graveyard. Interesting. It's a sacrifice of forest, though. Those ones are very iffy, since they just instantly get hit by removal if they have it. That's true. So tapped. There's the battlefield. You return a land you control to its owner's hand. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. So we're getting 2 mana. But they do get removed instantly. Each opponent gains 1 life is interesting. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is one of the refuges. If they had that in blue, though, that's what we would want. Because it comes in tapped, but we get either color and we gain a life. Yeah, removal if they have it. Yeah, yeah. You have the list you sent me. That's true. Add 1 mana of any damage to you. There's the battlefield. Return a land you control to its owner's hand. Yeah. Okay. Another opulent palace. At least that's in the right colors for us. On each green creature that entered the battlefield this turn. Oh, interesting. Huh. Technically, those are permanent, and it would actually work on the tokens as well. Or does one of the runs I recommended? Yeah. Because it's each creature that entered the battlefield this turn, so if we tapped him... But we'd have to have 7 mana to pull that off. Because we'd have to pay 6 to tap him to make something. Like, to make tokens. And then we'd have to tap this separately. I mean, the +1/+1 counter does also work with the Tusk Guard, right? Battlefield, you may pay 2 life if you do. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's kind of nice. You get some bonuses to something. Target 1/1 creature, so that would work with tokens, I guess. Cool. Does it untap during your next untap step? The opponent gains control removal at the beginning of the next end step. Interesting. Only downside is that you can't keep doing it to buff the same creature. When you were flooding them, then the land basically reads... All creatures enter with a +1/+1. That's true. The battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Sacrifice it unless you return a non-layer land you control to its owner's hand. Your mana. Mountain or forest. Gain 1 life. Okay. There's the battlefield tapped. When it enters this battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1. Oh, interesting. So we basically pay 1 mana to get this out there, but then it gives us a mana of any color? That's not bad. Battlefield tapped. There's battlefield tapped. I mean, those are on point for us also. Tapped. Mana pool. Turn land you control to its owner's hand. The battlefield tapped. It just tapped, okay. Battlefield tapped. When soon growth enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. I mean, that would be nice, but again, it's going to be exploded instantly. Wait, why did it just... What? That was weird. It went right instead of down. Manful. Battlefield tapped. Snow-covered stuff again. I felt it was the highest potential for the list I sent you, although the list I sent you was more about lands that had utility outside of just adding mana. If you do want max mana gain, the Gradle is the best by far. Yeah. Turn Sterling. Comes a 3/4 green and white elemental creature with reach. It's still a land. I mean, it's off color for us, sadly. Though this would work with our elves. The battlefield pay 2 life. If you don't, Sunbreath enters the battlefield tapped. It'll tap unless you control a forest or a plains. Oh, it's another one of these. Okay. Again, off color, though. Tapped. Okay. Here's the battlefield tapped with 2 charge counters on it. Okay. This does both. That's kind of nice. Interesting. Tap your mana pool. Your next untap step, as you untap your permanents, return Undiscovered Paradise to its owner's hand. Okay, so we'd have to keep playing it out there, which is odd. There's the battlefield tapped. There's the battlefield. Target creature gets one until end of turn. Sacrifice unless you return a non-layer land you control to its owner's hand, right? Wait, is it just... Oh, I would sacrifice it. For 2 mana, here comes a 3/3 green ape creature with trample until end of turn. It's still a land. But assign enough damage to its blockers to destroy them, you may have it assign the rest of the damage to the defending player or planeswalker. That actually seems like something we could kind of do with. Because then if we're getting land out there... It does come in tapped, which is kind of annoying, but it still taps for green. And then it becomes a creature with trample. So technically we could turn it on turn 2, technically? Into a 3/3 with trample until end of turn. So I guess it doesn't have... Wait, so the problem I'm having with this... Trample until end of turn. It's still a land. I'm guessing that it doesn't get summoning sickness when it transforms. More damage without having to risk it turning into a creature? Oh yeah, what was it? Orin's Grove? Orin's Relief. The Vast Wood. This one? This battlefield, enter the battlefield tapped. This green creature that entered the battlefield this turn. Yeah, they don't get summoning sickness. Okay, that's cool. I mean, we can give this a shot. Oh, I don't have enough mana for that one. That's unfortunate. What was the other one we were talking about? The dryer thing? Dried... Was it... Dried Arbor. Alright, but this is also a creature, which we were worried about. Yeah. Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, can I afford Gaia's Cradle? Nope, also 3. All the good ones, man. All the good ones. I can't afford them yet. I guess we'll just wait and save up. That's annoying. I have to go for a creature? Eh. We'll just wait. We're managing our village. Return here and I will reward you with green cards. Okay. 1 warlock, you say? Oh, you're a vampire. Destroy target non-artifact creature. Those are useful. Island. Okay, no, we'll keep that one. Okay. Forest. Battlefield tapped. It's +1 as long as the opponent has 10 or less life. Wow, that's pretty good. In this format especially. Especially in this format. Especially in this format. If I do this... Actually, I'm going to do that now. Take that. So when you attack me with that in a minute... I get a card. Okay. Okay. We're flooding out, team. Team, we're flooding out. We're flooding out, team. Another island. Okay. Choose blockers. Nah, we'll just take the 4, I guess. Your upkeep, you draw a card and you lose 1. There's the battlefield tapped. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, if we get this out there, hopefully it'll calm down for a minute. Because it doesn't have flying or anything. Oh, okay, never mind. They'll just blow it up. But they did skip their attack phase. That's nice of them. Really? That's not enough? Oh, it's 7. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Creature hand can't be blocked. Whenever your creature dealt damage by dies, but okay. Cool. Ooh, treachery though. Give me that creature. Give me it. Give it to me. Give it to me right now. Get treached on. Exactly, team. So target creature. Give me this. That's mine now. That's mine now. Give me it. Give it here. Give it here. This. Put it on there. Next turn, you're in for a whooping. You don't even understand what's about to happen. Next turn. Flying when result damage by another one of them? They brought another one of them. Okay. Jeez. Oh, we got Hydra though. Problem is I need this to block now. Or I could just do the damage. We do 4. It's like the most islands I think we've ever had. It's time to Hydra, do a main phase 2. Do 5, so that would become unblockable. Yeah. Will you block? Did not block. We got the health back too, which is important. It's coming in. I wonder what I can do without it. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to cast Hydra or whatever. Burning Worm. try. That's paying mana. Yeah. Sword, man, sword. That sword's a win condition on its own in this format. Sword is a win condition on its own in this format. Take the cards. Oh wait, are you a warlock? Nah, you're an undead knight. Keep the hand. Forest. Let's get that out there now. Island. Druid. Artifact, non-artifact, non-black creature. It can't be returned. Right. Might have used that a little early, but sure. Shadow. This creature can't be black. Can block or be blocked by only creatures with shadow. It's +1 until end of turn. Okay. Elixir? We could elixir. Yeah, I guess I could elixir. Oh, if I would have done forest, I could have gotten this thing out there. Oh well. He's got +1/+1. Adding a mana. Creature enchanting. Wow. Dang. Well, that's really good. But how good is it? How good is it? How good is it, team? Give me that. Give me that. Put it here. Put it in my hand right now. It's mine now. Wait, what did I... There it is. I'll put you out. I'm gonna creature without flanking. This creature gets up to the... Okay. Uh-huh. This out, I guess. Does it got anything it does? No. Does this have flying? Oh no, it's just unblockable or whatever, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, it has both, because it would block, do 3. Okay. Creature, activate this one. Oh, okay. Well, they trade. Sad. Alright. Okay. I have to do something a little crazier than that, bud. You're gonna have to do something a little crazier than that. Because that doesn't block this, my man. Treasury's been real good. Yeah, it has. When it actually gets to go off, yeah, it's been real good. Let's put that out there for now, I guess. Block if you dare. You did. Okay. You still lose. Tapped. Who would have thunk MTG's Snatch Steal is good, right? The only difference is, I mean, you're not paying hit points for this when you're just having to pay a lot of mana. But it's still real good. It's still real good, team. It turns out stealing your opponent's creatures with basically no restriction is real good. And then the fact you get the mana back when you pay for it is really good. Yes, but it also refunds itself, so it's kind of free. It is kind of free. If you can pay for it the first time, it's free. If you're rich enough that you don't care about paying for it, it's also free, which is really good. Let's see. March. Oh yeah, we got one of these. Into the battlefield, you gain 1 life for each locust on the battlefield. Which we don't have a lot of locusts yet, but... You know. Also, I forgot to do U cards last time. You did, true. You gave me no U cards. What do I do without the U cards, Ika? I've got just the one. Oh, okay, great. Let's see. Gravel Gill Axe Shark. Okay. Those are all kind of real words. Persist. For 5 mana, it's a 3/3 with persist. I'm not really that worried about it. Oh, yeah. Order of Yawgmoth. Fear, this creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and/or black creatures. When Order of Yawgmoth deals damage to a player, that player discards a card. That's pretty cool. Enters the battlefield. Tap. Enters the battlefield. Target player loses 1 life. Hey, that's pretty good. That's not bad. If we were gonna go into black suddenly. Rakdos return deals X damage to target opponent. That player discards X cards. Dang! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's super brutal. In this format, if you could hit that with 5, they dump 3 cards and take 3 damage? That's hyper brutal in this format. Repel the Darkness. Attribution. Choose 2 target creatures an opponent controls. That player chooses and sacrifices one of the creatures, put a -1/-1 counter on the other. Dang, that's also really good. That's just some good old removal right there. 4 mana? Lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle, level 8 Fiend. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to the activation of your normal trap cards. You can only use each of the following effects of Lowly Labyrinth once per turn. You can target 1 normal trap in your graveyard, set it to your field, but it cannot be activated unless you control a Fiend monster. Okay. If another monster leaves the battlefield by your normal trap effect, except during the damage step, you can destroy 1 card in your opponent's hand at random or the field. She's good, but I don't have the trap card that summons her, unfortunately. I do have the cards that search the trap card. That searches her, though. Wow. You're missing 1 thing, then, eh? Okay. Anything else new in here? It's ability only if you control a swamp. Oh, okay. Mana pool. Activate this ability only if you control a swamp. That's kind of interesting. Because it doesn't even come in tapped. You get a colorless mana, or you get 2 mana as long as you have another thing on the field. That's actually really good if I was in those colors. Okay, nothing else too crazy there, then. As long as I keep winning, we could just keep saving. Well, we've been here before. I need a warlock. Oh, wait, are you a warlock? Are you a warlock? Excuse me, excuse me. You are a seer. You are not a warlock. Okay. Forest. I don't know if I love this. I don't know if I love this. You can get Wily Mander out there and Elixir of Immortality out there pretty quick. She's weak? Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, we'll keep the hand. Mulligan down to 6. Okay. Get that out there. Start chipping in. She doesn't put anything out. She didn't. I guess now's the time to do that. Let's get that out there. Hit him. Yeah, this is a very low blue card. Enters the battlefield tapped. Battlefield target creature you control gains flying until end of turn. Okay, that does not help you, but maybe you needed it. Oh, flying men. Flying men. Okay, flying. It's just a 1/1 with flying, team. By God, it is what it says on the tin. It is just what it does. It shuffles 3 cards from his or her graveyard into his or her library. Draw a card. Okay, well, if you're going to be attacking me with this, guess what? You're going to give me a card to do it. You're going to give me a card to do it. You're going to take 1 unless you block it. You are choosing to block. Okay, well, worth it. Enters the battlefield. When it enters the battlefield, target creature on an opponent controls doesn't untap during its... Okay. Not relevant. Oh, you got another flying 1/1. Okay. Another flying 1/1. We could blast it out of the air. That's actually quite funny. I'm going to do this. Mine. Take both of those. Draw a card. Elixir of Mortality? Well, might as well. Choose attackers. Take 1. Manage the battlefield. You may search your library for an artifact card with a converted mana cost of 1 or less. Reveal that card and put it in your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. Okay. Will Leaf is nice, yes. Brass Man doesn't untap during your next untap step. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 1 if you do untap Brass Man. It's a good defender, I guess. This one. Fortunately, I can blow this up, but I can't. None of these other things have flying, sadly. What's that? I mean, luckily with Unnatural Aggression, we can, like, I don't know, kill this, I guess. There's the battlefield. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other on the bottom of your library. Nice. Flying 4/4 as long as an opponent has 10 or more cards in hers or graveyard. Wait, this also has flying? Nice. Unnatural Aggression. Okay, so that's 3. Last target. Okay. So Unnatural Aggression. I can blow up something. It's a blocker. I can kill both of the flyers with Winter Blast at its base cast. Okay. That's causing him to waste a mana, so I'll leave that out there. Or, okay. You can regenerate on Wiltleaf, attack, and see if they block. Yeah, but this... Then I don't have any kind of blocking of my own? I guess I can just do the 4. I mostly do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's true. Alright, let's try it. Okay. That's 1 to regenerate. 1, 2, 3. Also 3. Okay. Don't block. We can Unnatural Aggression main phase 2. Okay. Jace's Phantasm. Save it as an interrupt next turn. Is it a... Okay. They did block. It's like unnatural aggression. Probably this guy. Technically, I could blow that up, too. So we'll see. Okay, they're just coming in with everything. Pretty 90% sure it's an instant. Yeah. Yeah. So... Yeah, I could just... I guess I could just block two. I guess I could blow one up. Well, no, I can't block. So I could blow one up and just not take the damage. Eh, we'll just take it for now and see. Just come out and deal... Oh, card. Okay. Flying and vigilance. Okay. Okay. Stealer is probably worth healing. Yeah. Draw a card. Yeah. We get unnatural aggression that. Winter Blast will get rid of the flying ones, at least. Technically... If I tapped both of these, we could attack in and just be unblocked. So what is this? That's 3. 1, 2... We got 6. 3 for that. 2 for this would be perfect to block both of those, and we just get in. And this will blow up their flyers. Okay. I think we'll do that. So we'll do unnatural aggression. This and this. I guess if it's dead, I don't even need to Winter Blast it. Or, technically I don't need to, like, tap it or whatever. Flying. Lurk? Pikachu. Pikachu Lurk with the Tifkree. Welcome, Tifkree. How you doing? Hopefully well. Winter Blast? Yeah, let's just get a little chill, a little weird with the Cheese Whiz here. So we'll play Forest. The only thing I really need to tap is that. Done. Oh, it doesn't just do... Oh! Wait, what? Winter Blast deals 2 damage to each of those creatures with flying. Oh, I'd have to... Oh, well, that's my bad then, team. I thought it just did 2 damage to every creature that has flying. Well. Okay, they're coming in. Can't be blocked. Enters the battlefield. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay. Huh. Alright. I assume you're gonna block? You blocked. Enchant creature. Oh! Okay, well, we just lose then. That sucks. It was looking good. It was looking good there, team, but no. It was looking good, team. Wait, are you a warlock? No. Where'd it go? Well, there's a graveyard. Your player draws 3 cards. Okay. Okay, so the crypt has this in it. Tap, choose a color of your card in your graveyard, add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool. That's a specific kind of thing. It is technically an artifact, though. He teleported away. I guess so. Dang. I need to fight one of them. Sure, whatever. Priestess has mind control. Gross. Okay. Draw first. That's fine. Okay. Nice start, nice start. Technically... Okay, we'll do this. Get that out there first. Start chipping in for 2. Oh, okay. Are you running my deck? Oh, you know what? They might actually be running my deck. This might be one of the ones that runs my deck as their a thing. I didn't think about that. Oh, come on. Oh, they put it on that instead. Okay. That's fine. Why would you choose to do that? That's so bizarre to me. I thought it was supposed to be a doppelganger, but I guess that's what mind control meant. Oh yeah, it was supposed to start with mind control, right? Maybe that, yeah, maybe that's what mind control is. It just uses my deck. There's the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest or a land. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you blew it up. You blew it up. You got sick of getting hit with it, I guess, eh? Huh. Okay.
You maniac! You blew it up! Damn you!
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. But... Get trenched on! Time to get trenched on! Get trenched on, fool! God, that card's good. That card's too good. It's too good, team. And that's module. That's 100% module. Choose your attackers. Everybody get in there. There's a 1/1 blink. Oh, that's an interesting one. A creature with flying and infect until end of turn, it's still a land. Oh. Cool. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you the person? Are you the person? Are you the person I've been looking for? Yes, a warlock. Okay, we got a warlock team. Yes, we found one. Ink Mouth is nice. Yeah, because that technically turned into, like, not a win condition, but a little chip-in damage that's got to be at least annoying. Duel. Duel. Go first. Forest. I'm a little concerned with this opening hand.
It's time to do.
Okay, down to 5. Okay. Bobble. Okay. Forest. Get you out there. Nothing else I could start chipping in with 1/1 damage. Okay. Could Guy's Blessing and just draw a card, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really worried about getting my cards back from the graveyard at this point. I'll just take this. That does not help me in this situation. Take 1. That does not help me either. Okay. I need a land, team. I need a land. Blue would be nice, but I'll take anything right now. Chipping in. Okay, deals X damage to target creature and you gain Swamp Steed. Okay. Really need a color. I need a little bit more mana, team. I need a little bit more mana. Oh, I have to discard a card? Oh, gross. Oof. Yeah, oof indeed. Probably Winter Blast? I'll do Changeling type. Gain 3 life. Ow. Hey, there's one. Excellent. Now we can get some stuff going. Awesome. I've been playing the fan Shandalar module recently got 4 obliterators. Obliterator. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this just to get... Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Okay. Not Expector. Flying. Non-understand deals damage on the opponent. That player discards a card at random. Gross. Gross. Oh no, it's Spectre. Yeah, this guy sucks. This guy sucks really hard, team. It's well known that this guy sucks. He has flying, or he does have flying. This does 2 damage. I might just flying. I might take him out right now. I might just deal with him. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna deal with him. I don't... What? No. And then 1. Done. Yes. Okay, thank you. That was odd. Sure. Sure. Get them out there. But too much mana on it originally. Yeah. Take 1. Card. You may pay 1 if you do draw a card. Okay. That's a super bluey card, all right. I guess it's just technically an artifact, but whatever. Forest. Excellent. Enters the battlefield. Choose a color. Whenever you cast a spell of that chosen color, you gain 1 life. Black. Makes sense. Choose 2 life. We gain 1. You draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. Okay. Okay. A lot of stuff happened there in a really weird order. Okay. Okay. Now, technically, they're going to take more damage from our sword. Which I find quite funny. That just worked out. It's a lot of black cards in there. Okay, but now we
Get some.
No, 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 get away from me, get away from me. Ah! Just get to town, team. Wow. Curse of Woe. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay. It's fine. Pool doesn't untap during your next untap step. Not particularly useful for us, but okay. I think we've seen that. Just the battlefield. Tapped. Choose a color of a card in your graveyard. Add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool. Again, that's really interesting. Inkmith Nexus, maybe? Yeah, we got one of those we haven't looked at yet. Go for the throat. Destroy target non-artifact creature. I mean, that's a lot of... That's just removal, but it's in the wrong colors for us. Yeah, so... Land, tap for 1 colorless mana. Inkmith Nexus becomes a 1/1 Blink Moth artifact creature With flying and infected till end of turn. It's still a land. It deals damage to creatures in the form of -1, -1, and to players in the form of a poison counter. Now, if you put 10 poison counters on an opponent, they die. So, like, this is utility. I would say if we're going to put this in there, which we could, we probably want to pull a forest out to do it, like a basic forest, not a blue, because we don't have a lot of blue source already. That would be my guess, but I'm not an expert. Enters the battlefield tapped. Enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Okay. Although, okay. Repel the darkness. Attributions, kind of shot. Sunspring Expedition? Landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a quest counter on Sunspring Expedition. Remove 3 quest counters from the Sunspring Expedition and sacrifice it. You gain 8 life. Okay. Does that mean it doesn't do the 1 damage? The poison counter replaces it? Does that mean it doesn't do the 1 damage? The poison counter replaces it. Yes, I think technically... Where is it? Let me see how it's worded. Turn. Still a land. It deals damage to creatures in the form of -1, -1 counters, and to players in the form of a poison counter. So, yeah, they would just get 1 poison counter. They wouldn't actually take damage, I don't think, from that. So this would be a win condition by poison counter, which would take 10 to do. So, I don't know. We'd have to probably build a whole thing around just poison counters to make that kind of worth it. If we wanted to go for a different, like, win condition, you know? Control a swamp. Draw 4 cards and then discard 2 cards. Not worth it then? Yeah, probably not worth it then, no. Unnerve. Each opponent discards 2 cards. Okay. Horsemanship. This creature can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship. Whenever we Knight Raiders deals damage to an opponent, that player discards a card. I mean, if we were in black, that would actually be pretty good. Unless you give Inkmouth Nexus a sword. Yeah, because the only problem with that would be... if it stops being a creature... Hold on, what does the sword say? I'm just trying to think of how the sword works. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from red and from white. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, Sword of War and Peace deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in his or her hand, and you gain 1 life for each card in your hand. So you would equip it to a creature. I don't know what happens if that stops being a creature. If it stops being a creature, I don't know if it falls off, or since it was a creature when we attached it, it stays attached? Probably falls off and needs to be re-equipped. That's what I would think would happen. It's a 1/1 blink artifact creature with flying and infect until end of turn. It's still a land. So it is a colorless creature. It is technically an artifact, which is funny. That's what happens in U when a monster gets turned into a spell or trap. Yeah, I would assume the same thing here. Because it has to be attached to a creature, so as soon as it stops being a creature, it falls off. So that would be 3/3. We'd have to attach it again for 2 mana and transform this for a 3rd. So we'd have to have a minimum of 4 mana to make that strategy work, and the sword out there, and this card out there. Nah, it's not worth it. Yeah, I think that's too specific of a thing. Maybe if we had another sword in like 3 of these or something, since they do still technically pay mana, maybe we could do some wacky shenanigans like that, but with 1 of each, it's just very, very specific. Okay, nothing else crazy in here. 3 swamps. Do I have... Hold on. Off? Why does that not work? I don't understand why that doesn't do anything. What? Okay, on? I guess that just turns them off completely for some reason? Why would that be the case? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That is not... Okay, so is there a way to make it exclusively black cards? Yeah, white cards are filtered out. That's annoying. I wanted to see how much, like, actual black mana production I have. Like, that's fine. Benefits have... Turn a land you control in its owner's hand. Swamps. Okay, wastes. Technically, we could kind of pivot into black instead of blue if we really, really wanted to. Some of these... Discard a card. That's pretty strong in this format. Pivot into Obliterator. We could pivot into Obliterator. We'd have to go... We'd have to find one, which I think we've seen one Obliterator at this point. I think we've seen one Obliterator at this point. Draw a card, then draw cards equal to the number of cards named. I mean, that's just 2 mana to draw a card. Again, this would be kind of good for our tokens, or if our other thing was going off. Unicorn's Bazaar. There just happens to be an Obliterator in here for no reason. Blue Amulet, return to Unicorn's Bazaar. Okay, it's just to the right of us. Did I get a save? I don't remember. I think I got a save when we got here, right? Just in case. Okay, one's here. One of you, your stupid flying stuff. Okay, okay, sure. Keep the hand. Island. Cloud Pirates can block only creatures with flying. I mean, I like the art. Deadly Allure. Sorcery. I did find a black card that works quite well with Obliterator. Deadly Allure, sorcery, target creature gains death touch until end of turn. It must be blocked this turn if able. Flashback. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, and then exile it. Oh. Black and then a green to flashback it. Okay, that's actually not bad. This is what, death touch? I do this, it'll let me draw a card, which I kind of need. That's not bad. Is there a mage in the second? Interesting. Okay. I guess in case there's a response? From red and from white. That's not red or white. Force them to block Obliterator and then get obliterated. Yeah, we turn Obliterator into a true Obliterator. Because not only does it obliterate, it gets Death Touch. That's pretty good. I'll make it a 3/3. I'm not going to tax if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Technically, it would become a creature with 4 or greater. Man. Okay, we'll just put this out there. If for no other reason, they get real spooked from Death Touch. Evolve. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has a power greater or toughness... Oh, okay. Flying? Okay. Okay. Whoa! Okay, they are spiraling out of control rapidly somehow. How did you... One? Wow, that's all 1 mana to do for those creatures. Dang. Wow, bud. Wow. Okay. That's... Okay. Need to Winter Blast them all, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Dang. You have some blocking there, but are you going to choose to use it? Okay, you are choosing to use it. Alright. Okay. Yeah, they all have flying, so there's nothing I can do there. Oh, you get the Robo Man. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Island. If I Winter Blast now... Oh, they're all tapped out, though. Oh, no, they have this. Yeah, if I Winter Blast now, I just win, right? So I can... They're dead anyway, though? Well, no, because they could block this, and they would only take 2. With Winter Blast. Yeah, I think so. Because that's not flying. That's not flying. But we tap this, and then we just attack in, and I think we're good. Okay, Winter Blast. One of these. We'll say an island. Is that too? That's too greedy, I think. We'll do... Reach the Trinket Mage? Yeah, but they don't... Their thing is only useful when it enters the battlefield. Okay, that's fine. Done. Tap you. Okay, we got there. I don't really care about you. As called arms enter the battlefield, choose a color and an opponent. White creatures get a +1/+1 as long as the chosen color is the most common color among non-token permanents the chosen player controls, but isn't tied for most common. What? When the chosen color isn't the most common color among non-token permanents the chosen player controls, or is tied for most common, sacrifice Call to Arms. What are you talking about, you psychopath? What is this card? I'm selling that as soon as we can. What is that card? People are glad to be rid of the pesky Warlock. You are rewarded with a green card of your choice. Baby. It's bad and confusing. Yes, yes it is. Okay, we get a green card of our choice. There's a lot of options in here. What are we thinking? Tree of Tails, let's go. Power slams Tree of Tails. Gaia's Cradle or Big Creature? Oh yeah, Gaia's Cradle. You're about to pull for each creature you control. Yeah? Yeah, we could get one of those, because, I mean, that costs 3, right? What was the other thing? Oh, the Abor... Oh, yeah, we didn't want to go with that, because it's too easy to remove. Battlefield tapped. Yeah, what is the end here? Cradle is one of those cards we could run for the rest of the module, assuming we're in green. Yeah. Yeah. Any color during your next untap step as you untap during your next untap step. Your creature gets +1 until end of turn. Battlefield, sacrifice it unless you return a non-land control to its owner's hand. Oh yeah, this is that treetop village thing. This becomes a 3/3 ape creature with trample until end of turn. It's still a land. Here's the battlefield tap. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1. Interesting. So there's a battlefield tapped. Has a depletion counter on it. At the beginning of the end step, if you control no creatures, sacrifice Thran Quarry. That's kind of tempting. That's a little spooky, though. That's a little spooky. That's a little spooky. And Pendlehaven? Pendlehaven. Okay. Pendlehaven tap. Tap. Target creature gets +1/+2 until end of turn. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. There's a battlefield. You may pay 2. Oh, there was that Oron Reef, the Vastwood thing. Tranquil Thicket. Entering into the battlefield tapped into your mana pool. Cycling. I mean, I guess we could sacrifice it to get another one if we get... Just to draw a card if we get mana flooded. I guess it's just draw 1. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's some kind of wacky sorcery that lets me just like... Oh, wait. What do we got for instances? I have very few instances. Create a 5/5 green worm creature token with trample. Target creature with flying, you gain 2 life. Okay, I mean, that's something. Deals 3 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 creatures with flying. There's Beast Within. Beast Within. Permanent. Its controller gets 3/3. Oh, yeah! Its controller creates a destroy target permanent. Its controller gets a 3/3 green beast creature token. Yes. Destroy target permanent. It was Arctic's suggestion, yeah. Choose 1. I can't pay for that. Cast Berserker only before the combat damage step. Target creature gains trample and X turn where X is its power. At the beginning of the next end step, destroy that creature if it attacked this turn. Have base power and toughness until end of turn. Okay, that's interesting. Target creature you control get +2 and Gex proof until end of turn. Gain 1 life for each creature on the battlefield. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Card from your hand onto the battlefield. I mean, that's a little bit of a price savings. On target creature and untap it. Okay. Choose 1. Destroy target black or blue non-creature permanent. Permanents you control can't be the target of blue or black spells until opponent controls them. Okay. Choose target artifact or enchantment. Its owner shuffles it into his or her library. That's not bad. It's not great because we're not putting it in the graveyard, but technically we're just putting it back into the library. Only during your declare attack step and only if you would attack this step. Prevent all damage. Okay. 4 +1 on each oh my god, never mind. With flying, destroy target artifact. Not for 3 mana. If that was like 1 mana, it can't be regenerated. That the add artifact's controller gains life equal to its converted mana cost. I mean, that could be useful. Reach until end of turn. I mean, that'd help with flying a bit. Flying loses flying until end of turn. Crash landing deals damage to that creature equal to the number of forest you control. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Creature cards and reveal them. Shuffle your library, then put those cards on the top in any order. Investigate, then target. To investigate, create a colorless clue artifact token with 2 mana, sacrifice, draw a card. Investigate, so we create one of these, then target creature gets +1 until end of turn for each clue you control. Interesting. That's a little bit of card draw. And all combat damage. Look at the 6th of your card. Put up to 2 creature cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and put the rest at the bottom of your library in any order. I mean, that would let us get a little bit of stuff going, potentially, if we get mana flooded. Because, I mean, I think most of our elves are around this mana cost, so that would do our elf stuff. But our bigger stompy guys wouldn't go out there. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. Will be dealt this turn. With 5 or less life, tap all attacking creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step. Ooh, that's kind of a lot. That's a desperation play, though. It gets within the end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Oh, okay. That's actually almost better than Unnatural Aggression. Insect creature tokens with infect. Okay. Target creature and untap it. Burst of strength. Which one? This one. Clear shot. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So we just shoot it in the face with a +1/+1 and kill it. Doesn't matter if it's flying, if it has, it might actually go through Shroud and Hexproof, since technically the target of this is a creature we control, and then it does a thing. It would actually go through Shroud and Hexproof. I think it would also technically go through protection from effects, since it's not targeting that creature. That's actually kind of interesting. Fog could be good. Fog. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Yeah. There's a few of those we've seen. That's not bad. An artifact or enchantment. If that permanent was blue or black, draw a card. I mean, there's some of that removal we're gonna need. Our creature gets try 2. End of turn, draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Interesting. 10 life instead if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Okay. Target creature tokens. If it's your turn, scry 2. Saves you, and if the AI did go all in on attacks, that makes it much easier for you to go all in too and maybe kill them? Yeah. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. Land card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Your creature gains flying until end of turn. What are options with that one that's good? I mean, it could fix a mana problem if we don't have enough mana. It's only 2, so that's really easy to get to. We get a creature back, which could be useful. Or we can give something flying, which means we can just potentially get it in there and, you know, get a punch in the face. Have target permanent. Destroy target non-aura enchantment. Target creature loses flying until end of turn. Target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature get a +2/+2 until end of turn. Flying and all equipment attached to that creature. Creature gets +3 and +2 until end of turn. Reinforce. So if we paid 4, they'd also get a permanent +1/+1. Interesting. Each creature on the battlefield. If white was spent to cast Ride's Caress. Untap all creatures you control. I mean, if we went hard on tokens, that would be really good. All combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn, populate. Create a token that's a copy of a creature token you control. We don't have a ton of tokens. Choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put up 4/4 counters on it. We've seen these. Target spell or permanent becomes green. Interesting. But all combat damage that would be dealt this turn, cycling 2, discard this card, draw a card. Cast Lure of Prey only if your opponent casts a creature spell this turn. You may put a green creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Again, a little bit of mana savings. Leaf Arrow deals 3 damage to target creature with flying. Okay. Target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn, and then draw a card. That's kind of fun. All cards from your target player's graveyard. Jund Charm deals 2 damage to each creature. Interesting. Put up 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. We can't really afford that. Yeah, not my colors though. Shooting your opponent will lose flying until end of turn. If green was spent to cast Invert the Skies, and creatures you control gain flying until end of turn. What if I spend both? Oh, okay, so if one gets rid of it, do both if both were spent. Okay. Creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. These creatures gain indestructible end of turn. Land becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with flying until end of turn. It's still a land. Okay. And all combat damage that would be dealt by non-green creatures this turn. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting one. Because they would do all their damage. It would be good against everything except when we're fighting other green people. +1/+1 counter on target creature morbid. Put 3 instead if the creature died this turn. Oh, if a creature died this turn. Okay. Sting deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Just stab him with a bee. Prevent all damage, combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures with no... Okay. Just gain 7 life. Cast Heavy Fog only during the declare attacker step and only if you've been attacked this step. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you this turn by attacking creatures. What's the difference? Choose one. Target player gains 3 life. Prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. Not one of those. Storm deals 2 damage to each attacking creature and 1 damage to you and each creature you control. That's interesting. Not good if we're going into tokens. But it would kind of shut down some stuff on their end, especially with a lot of those flyers that are like a 2/1 or a 1/1. Counter target blue instant spell. Fun. Target creature gets put in a turn landfall. Top 5 cards of your library. Off color. 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, we do get a lot of our graveyard back. The top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. But it's to my hand isn't the best. Target creature with flying. If that creature was a blue or black, create a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach. Target artifact, if controller loses 1 life. I mean, that's just a removal. End of turn. Untap target creature. Domain. Target creature gets +1 until end of turn for each basic land type among lands you control. Okay, that's good. Create a 3/3 green beast creature token for each creature put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn. Okay. Tokens don't go to the battlefield or go to the graveyard, by the way. They just stop existing. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Gain 2 life for each permanent destroyed this way. That's some hard removal. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but we're not running a lot of either of these things. That's just worse fog, though, isn't it? Yeah, the heavy fog or whatever was just worst fog. There's a lot of worse fogs in here for sure. I mean, Like 100%. Dealt to you this turn, populate. Create a creature token. Yeah. So like this does the same thing, but it lets us create a copy of a creature token if we've got one. I know we've seen a bunch of those prevent all damage things. For a creature card and reveal that card, shuffle your library, then put that card on top of it. Okay. Cast Treetop Defense only during the declare attacker step, and creatures you control gain reach until end of turn. I mean, that would be good for counter flying. You sacrifice an artifact. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact or an enchantment. Your target enchantment add... Okay. So it just pays for itself and we destroy a piece of equipment. Interesting. +1/+1 in trample. Choose target artifact or enchantment. Its owner shuffles it into his or her library. We can just hyper buff something. Just destroy target artifact. If in all combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures with power 4 or less. Reach and untap it. Draw a card. I mean, that's just cheap card draw. Target creature becomes green and gets a +1/+0 until end of turn. Draw a card. That's just cheap. That's just pay a mana and draw a card. Vitality Charm. Create a 1/1 green insect creature token. Target creature gets a +1/+1 and gains trample to end of turn. Regenerate target beast. That's a lot of usefulness. Just untap all creatures you control. That's some good defense. Creature control get... that's an all-in, alright. Target land becomes a 3/3 creature until end of turn. It's still a land to draw a card. Transform up to 1 target werewolf you control. Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn. 2 and ran trample until end of turn. Draw a card. I mean, that's not bad. Target creature... Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Creatures with flying get... lose flying until end of turn. That blows up a lot of stuff. All combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Ferocious. If you control this creature with power 4 or greater, instead prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures your opponents control. Okay. So then we could also block. That might be better. It's 2 mana instead of 1 for Fog. But we get a 4/4 out there pretty regularly. So this would allow us to block and not take damage. So it would undermine the -1/-1 counters. It would also undermine Death Touch since it doesn't do any damage, so Death Touch doesn't go off. Yeah, this one might be worth the extra cost, yeah. And it still prevents all the damage either way, right? That might be the one we go for. A creature you control deals damage equal to its power to a target creature with flying. It's a little specific. This one until end of turn. Okay, that's kind of fun. We do have a lot of elves. This would be really good if we go with our tokens. Because then that does turn some of your creatures into removal too while saving your life. Yeah. Because anything that we have with Death Touch that does any amount of damage, so if we have like that air guy who is like a 2/2 Death Touch, and we block with that, he still does damage to anything that he can block, right? But he won't die. Target creature gains indestructible end of turn. Against control and gains hexproof until end of turn. Yeah, I think we take that. I think the wins of Qual Sisama, even if you had a bunch of 1/1 tokens too. Yeah. That does some turn your creatures into removal too while saving your life. Even if you had a bunch of 1/1 tokens too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good like save us for a turn and then potentially even like kill some stuff. And if they go all in and then we counter with this, they're all in, and then we can counter back with just tokens or whatever. So yeah. Yeah, we can take this then. I think we'll take this. Plus it's, you know, we're way over time. So I think we're good. I think we'll take this. We'll take this and see what we do. Yes. We'll try this out and see how we like it. Put that in there. How about just leave it in there for now? 18. 4 wins. Probably come in handy once our LP is so low. Since our LP is so low, yeah. Okay. I mean, we're up to 11 from originally 10. Okay. So we got the save. I think we're good there. We gotta get over and do some other stuff. I don't... I don't know how this is going, team. Like, looking at quickly through here at my cards, there's some stuff I'm pretty sure I could just sell right now. Oh yeah, Call to Arms. What's the enemy wizard progress? It's actually not much right now, I don't think. How do I check it? It's the deck.
Victory screech!
Deathbringer, welcome. Okay, wizard status. Wizard status. Looks like green's starting to get a little bit of a jump here, and black is starting to get a little bit of a jump. Red has not taken anything. Blue, or white has like 3. Blue has 1. So right now, green and black seem to be the 2 biggest troublemakers. 3, 1, 2. Still haven't beat a cleric, apparently, not even once. This Magi is some reason in blue. We defeated 1 Fungus Master. Oh, is that loss? Is it loss and then win? There's no way I've defeated 2 dragons, right? Did I? Did I? Also, welcome Deathbringer, how you doing? Hopefully well. I think the orbs above their heads was the ones that mattered the most. Oh, okay. So blue has an orb above their head, but I don't know what that means. Unless they need only yellows, in which case blue is about, or red is about to win. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. White also has 1. Yeah, red and white both have orbs. I think if they get to 5, they win. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, luckily we haven't had too much issues with white or red. Green has kind of been our biggest issue. Okay. Well, maybe we need to go figure out where their houses are and go start kicking their, you know, teeth a little bit. Just a little bit of face stomping, as it were. Oh, yeah. Okay, quit. Gotta remember to sell Call to Arms. That's an incredibly confusing spell and a not really good for us. We gotta get rid of that thing. The orbs on their staff, I think their LP. The more of their minions you kill, the lower the LP. Kind of the same sort of thing for the skulls below them, too. Oh, okay. So killing their minions will lower their HP from like 40 down to a much more reasonable number. Oh, okay. 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 I thought that was the win condition. If they like fill up their staff, they win. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Okay, so we might have to go after, like, start going after white and red. That's good to know. That's real good to know, team. We might have to start going after white and red. Lurkers, thank you. You got the Twitch Pro go round. We always appreciate you. I'm going to check the VODs on Twitch. Check the VODs on YouTube repository. Also greatly appreciated. You help the Twitch Pro go round. Always appreciated. Helps keep me motivated. If you need a well-thought-out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. And that's going to be it for me, everyone. I hope you all have a good rest of whatever you're up to. And, yeah, I think that's going to do it. Bye.